Hello people, Pavel here again. Very short video. I'll try to make it short this time. I always say short but I end up doing 20-30 minute videos. By the way guys, please let me know in comments if you think my videos should be much shorter, or do you actually prefer the longer versions, longer videos, and you can actually skip it if you want. So please let me know if you like me to shorten up the video. So this one here, this video was just driven by the fact that I came down to the garage, decided to swap the wheels out of the Slick Revolution Flex Carbon Edition e-board from the monstrous off-road wheels, which I love a lot. I think they're doing a great job. I've done a lot of reviews on it, well, it's about 12 videos on it, on the board, and these wheels are definitely worth it. They're really good. Okay, so I decided to swap them out with a smaller street wheel that does come as a set if you get the Slick Revolution board, Flex e-board. So I started doing this swap, and then I thought, you know what, why not to make a video out of it. There's a couple of things I would like to show you. For starters, this here is a 83mm by 52mm street wheel by Slick Revolution, and next to it is the rough stuff wheel. I believe these wheels, so I know these wheels fit quite a lot of other boards, not just Slick Revolution board. So yeah, if you guys are curious or interested to try this out on your board, more than welcome to. These wheels are nice. They look very nice. They got really nice shape to them. They look aggressive and they're huge. So I'm going to be swapping this out just because I want to do a battery longevity test. I've done the test on the running track using these wheels, but now I want to do exactly the same track, exactly the same speed, but with the street wheels, and I want to see if there's any difference. Obviously these wheels are smooth, surface will be perfect, so I think I'll be fine with these wheels. So that's one thing I wanted to show you. So two different wheels that come with the board. You can buy these wheels, just wheels separately, rough stuff wheels, and these wheels are awesome. They're really nice. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, if you noticed that in the rough stuff wheels, I've got the green colored bearings, and in a 83mm wheels I got the black bearing here. Yeah, so the black ones are the stock ones, the ones that come with the wheels. The green ones here I have purchased at the same time as I was buying the board, and the guys at Slick Revolution were kind enough to swap them out for me before sending the board out, and it was free, which is quite nice. So what I thought is, I'll show you the difference. So those bearings there are the slime precision skate bearings. Yeah, so that's what they had for sale on their website, and that's what I picked up. So what I want to show you guys is, if I would spin the wheel and just leave it spinning, you can see how smooth and how long does the wheel spin. So guys, what you see now is the rough stuff wheel with a slime bearing installed. So I'm going to spin this wheel. I'm not going to go crazy on it. As you can see, I'm just going to grab it from halfway here, and I'm going to spin it just like so, and we'll watch it spin. I will tell you why I'm doing this, and the reason behind this is I wanted to show you and give you the chance to do your own tests and make your own mind if you think changing bearings, stock bearings, is worth it or not. What you can do is, if you have a board, turn your board upside down and play my video and spin the wheel of your board at the same time as I spun mine, and just watch the video on your own wheel. So obviously your bearings will perform differently, and you can see if it's worth for you swapping the bearings out. I believe those bearings were about 10 quid or 12 quid, something like that. I believe so, yeah, about 12 pounds. So obviously the better the bearing, the less restriction on the spin on the movement of the wheel, and smoother the wheel is obviously moving, and the higher the speed, the better battery mileage. So it's 4 of them. So if you have 4 bearings that don't perform, that's 4 times the resistance. As you can see, that wheel is still keep on going, and this is not the one that's powered by the motor, obviously. That's the front wheels, and actually let me just show you so you don't think it's the, there we go. So the wheel is still spinning. Sorry for the shake there, but I didn't want to obviously stop the camera from videoing, otherwise the test would have failed. So the wheel is still going, and this is the test, or this is what I wanted to show you guys, is this not that expensive bearings that I was able to pick up. And you can see how smooth the bearing is, because the wheel actually has started to spin backwards just because of the angle of the board, and that's how smooth these bearings are. I mean, look at it. I mean, just a slight push just makes those bearings go and go and go. Unreal. So yeah, here we go. So that's the second thing I wanted to show you. So guys, hopefully you liked the video. So that's the bearing one. Slime. Well, as I said before, guys, I don't get paid for none of this, yeah? I don't have any interest in financial interest in Slick Revolution. I'm not part of the company, anything like this. I'm just a guy who likes this kind of stuff. I started making videos only 2 weeks ago, and I thought to myself, you know what, seems like a good product, why not to share it with you guys? So here we go. So that's number 2. So I wanted to show you the wheels. You saw the wheels, roughed off wheels, comparison to the street wheels. I'll be swapping them over. I did show you the bearings. I really wanted to show you the bearings. The shred lights, well, guys who have seen my other videos do know I've got the shred lights installed on this board. Please check out my other video, they're actually quite good. So last thing I wanted to show you guys is when I was taking the wheels off, and it's really easy to do, like super duper easy to do. You got the wrench that comes with the board. One of the sides fits the nut. You just unwind it and wheel comes off. This obviously nut does have a nylon ring in it, and that's what stops wheel from the nut from coming off while you're riding. Do not over tighten it as well. If you guys want, if you leave me comments, if you want to see a full video on how to swap out the wheels, I can do it. That's not a problem whatsoever. It gets a little bit not trickier, but it's a bit different with the rear wheels, because you got the belt there and you got the sprocket where the wheel goes onto. Nothing complicated, but if you want, leave me the comments and I can do a video on swapping the wheels out, so not a problem at all. While we're at it, what I wanted to quickly show you guys, when you do take wheels off on any board, I would have thought, be very careful that you work on an area that if anything drops out of the wheels or while you working on the wheels, you can pick it up. The reason why I'm saying that is there are some little bits here that I didn't know were there, and I was able to find. There is a tiny washer that is right there on the rod. I'll show you. It's a tiny little washer, or spacer I would have thought, yeah, spacer, that goes on first, then the wheel, obviously the right way around. What I did do as well, I did put a multi-purpose grease on the rod there, and on the end of the side here you get another spacer, same as it was there on the other side, and then the nut. The reason why I'm showing you this, guys, is because when I've taken the rear wheel off, the spacer, because there's a bit of lubricant on it, got actually stuck to the nut. So if you're doing this yourself and you've never done it before, you're not aware of it, you will take the nut off, you'll take it off completely, the washer will be stuck, but while you're moving about or you chuck it on the table, the spacer will fall off and you will not know that was ever there. So be careful when you take stuff apart, be careful and look at the parts and make sure, are they one piece or two pieces, how do they come off and bits like that. What I normally do when I take things apart for the first time, I actually leave them on the table in order that I took them off. So the nut would have been first, then would have been the spacer, then would have been the wheel, then would have been, sorry, I'm trying to show you here, so it would have been the nut, the spacer, the wheel, then would have been another spacer, and so on. Okay, so that's it really. I'm going to put this tiny whiny little, these wheels are so tiny compared to these monster wheels. You know what, I'm really looking forward to try these street wheels. I really do, I think it should be a difference. The only thing I'm thinking right now, so these wheels are obviously smaller. The rough stuff wheels are 110 millimeters, or they are 4-inch. See this one, you see it here right now, that's a bit too tight. See how the wheel doesn't want to spin? See? That's too tight. That is definitely too tight. There we go, that's where we want to be. That's right. That's where we want to be. Okay. Just wanted to show you guys, just look at this difference. So obviously the 83 millimeter street wheels by Slick Revolution. I mentioned before, shred lights, and this here is the rough stuff wheel. So what a difference. Massive difference. We'll see what it does on the battery life though. And same from the back of the board. That is just so funny. Well, we'll see. I'll do a video soon. As soon as the weather dries up, I'll do the same track. I'll do the same track that I've done in the last video, but with these wheels, and see if there is any difference in mileage and speed and so on. I'll do the whole lot. Alright then guys, thanks for watching. Well, you know what to do at the end of the video if you liked it. Subscribe and thumbs up and all the rest of the stuff. But most importantly, your comments. I like receiving comments and I do always reply to them, so please do. Alright then, ta.